Greetings Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance, and today we're diving deep into the explosive rework of Arachne, the Dominion's cybernetic Spider Queen. Hitting the gym paid off, because now Arachne is stronger, faster, and more dangerous than ever before. Her kit has been retuned for raw damage, quicker engagement, and something completely new waiting at the end. Let's break down everything we know, and what it could mean for her future on the battlefield. Let's start with Demolition Robot. This skill is now a powerhouse, almost doubling in damage. With a boost of plus 120 damage per level and plus 20% scaling from magic attack, Arachne's crab body just went from threatening to terrifying. In practice, this means if you've invested heavily into her magic attack through skins, glyphs, and artifacts, the explosion damage will scale much higher than before, giving her a reliable nuke in both early and late game fights. Expect tank lines to feel the pressure when that robot detonates. Next up, Teleport. Not only does it hit harder, with plus 50 damage per level, but it now activates earlier in battle. That means Arachne isn't just a mid-fight disruptor anymore, she can dive quicker, stun key targets faster, and immediately create chaos in the enemy backline. If you've ever been frustrated by waiting too long for her to engage, this change makes her a much more aggressive opener. Then we move to Underground Strike, which also got a massive buff. We're talking plus 1400 base damage and plus 70 per level, huge numbers for what was already one of her bread and butter skills. This attack makes her crab slam much deadlier, and with the scaling, she's going to shred through squishier opponents in ways she couldn't before. Combine this with teleport activating faster, and you've got a hero who can chain her disruption into high burst damage more reliably. Now, let's talk about Neurotoxin. This one is scary. It's now 2 times as potent, adding plus 1280 base damage, plus 32 per level, and 5% scaling from magic attack. That last part is huge. Damage over time effects that scale from magic attack always become nastier the further you progress, and with Arachne now doubling her poison output, she's no longer just a stun bot, she's a genuine sustained DPS threat. This means if enemies don't deal with her quickly, the poison will just keep ticking and shredding their health away. But here's the really exciting part. Arachne's. This is brand new and still shrouded in mystery. All we know is that it's an unidentified device, something she saw in a nightmare, and it has great potential to power her up. How do we obtain it? How do we upgrade it? And what exactly does it give? That's all under wraps for now. But if it follows the trend of other heroes receiving talismans or unique mechanics, this could be Arachne's defining boost. Maybe it enhances her damage further, maybe it empowers her crab, or maybe it synergizes with her control abilities. Whatever it is, it could push her from being a situational disruptor to a full-fledged core carry. So, what does all this mean in practice? Well, this rework turns Arachne into a much more aggressive and dangerous mage fighter hybrid. She'll jump in earlier, disrupt faster, deal more immediate burst, and stack poison that's almost impossible to ignore. She'll also scale better into late game thanks to the higher magic attack ratios, which means investing into her glyphs, skins, and artifacts will pay off more than ever before. And with that mysterious new upgrade looming on the horizon, we might be looking at a hero who climbs her way back into the meta in a big way. The question now is simple: is this the return of Arachne as a dominant force in Hero Wars Alliance? Or is she still just a flashy disruptor who shines in some fights but struggles in others? We'll need to test her across multiple teams, but one thing's for sure, with these buffs, you will underestimate her at your own risk. So Guardians, what do you think of Arachne's rework? Do you believe her mystery upgrade could finally make her meta again, or is this just a shiny coat of paint on an old hero? Drop your thoughts in the comments, And don't forget, if you enjoy staying on top of all the latest Hero Wars, Alliance updates, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss a single breakdown. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and as always, salute and friendship.